Wife of 9 years, haha. Been having an affair for 4 of them.
Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started.
Wife of 9 years, haha. Been having an affair for 4 of them. Let me pretend to this by saying English isn't my first language, so sorry for misspellings and I don't know much about the abbreviations. I, 34 male, and my wife, 33 female, have been married for 7 years, dating for 3. No kids, but we do own a flat together. I am writing this week after finding out, and I'm currently staying at my brother's house. My wife and I were a super couple. We met at a conference meeting for our jobs, and we hit it off almost immediately. She liked the same things I did, although our hobbies did differ, but we indulged into each other's interests. After 3 years of dating, she decided to move in with me into a small home I rented out from my friend. We would split the rent. She was great, and I think our intimate life was also good around 4 or 5 times a week. We both do the chores around the house, and I would cook most of the meals because she didn't know how to, which I didn't mind. We would go out regularly on dates, and I would often bring her surprise presents, which I thought she loved. I will say that I was distant at one point in the relationship as I suffered the loss of a family member and just shut myself in my office. I will also say I might get married too quickly, but I really loved this woman with all my soul, and now it's all destroyed. Her family loved me, and her father and I are especially close as we go on fishing trips often. So I never thought anything was wrong with how she acted until a lot recently, as she became more cold to me and started accusing me of cheating. She would start arguments over petty things which I would end up apologizing for. Not that she accepted the apologies. She also started going out for girls' nights where, or so I thought, her and her friends would just go out for a day. Our bedroom life basically becomes tone, and whoever I try to initiate, she would push me away and say that she was tired or not in the mood, which I respected. But these, of course, created red flags in my mind, and so regrettably I snooped around. There was nothing on her Facebook out of the unusual, but her phone, ho ho, that was a gold mine. One day, she was laughing at her phone, and I asked what was funny, and she became extremely defensive and said that she doesn't need to tell me, then went back to texting. This set off alarms in my head like I've never had before. So that night after she had a couple drinks and went to bed, I unlocked her phone using Face ID and looked through her photos, nothing there. Recently deleted, nothing as well. Then I went to her messages and found some girl named Monica. She loved friends, and I hadn't met a friend named Monica, so I took a snoop and I found the jackpot. From the last messages, I just felt a rage talking about like, I want you. And so, what I have husband. The kicker was she didn't delete anything every nude. Every message for the last 4 years were there. And then there were thousands. I'm a bit tech savvy. So I installed spyware into her phone and I sent every text to myself. Took 5 hours to do it all. And now I'm seething with anger. I have this woman everything, and now she does this for so long as well and can still lick me in the face and smile. I have asked a friend to recommend me a lawyer who will go full scorched earth on her, and all the emotions I had towards her are now just anger and spite. She doesn't know I know yet, and so I told her that I have a work-related trip for 2 weeks. I have already set up cameras in the house, and as soon as I left the house, he came over, and they have done it everywhere. The kicker, Monica, is my other brother, so now I feel betrayed, emasculated, and broken inside. No one else knows yet other than the brother I'm staying at, and we're both seething at this. But I've had my good friend Jack Daniels by my side this whole time. I just feel so dumb and stupid for noticing in the beginning, and now I'm going to have to back and face her like nothing happened, as I want to blindside her with the divorce papers when I get them after I hear my options from the lawyer who I haven't even chosen yet. But I will say that something is broken and gone, and I don't feel for my wife anymore, but that's where I am right now. I'll post an update if people want one, but right now I'm lost drunk, sad, angry, and I have no thoughts of reconciliation. But what do I do now? I'm just lost. Sorry for the long read.